Hello, good morning, and my name is Oluwatosin Oluwadare, and I'm an assistant professor of computer science and also part of the Bachelor of Innovation program. This morning and through this video, I just want to welcome every one of you to ENTP 1000 Introduction to Entrepreneurship, and it's great to have every one of you join the class. Through this video, I just want to tell you who I am and also share my background as an entrepreneur with everyone. Just to tell you, some of the process I personally have gone through in the entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so like I said, I'm an assistant professor of computer science. My education profile, I have a PhD from Missouri, and I also, as a professor, I have a research interest. But that is not what we'll be dealing with today because being an entrepreneurship is a different ballgame and it's a different experience from being in academia. So let's just get straight into it, okay? So about 5 years ago, I started a business, or let's just call it an idea called EyeCYou. Okay, that is it. It's an app, actually an assistive technology for the visually impaired. The goal of the app, the goal of the app was to increase social awareness, encourage independence, and also help the visually impaired or people who are completely blind, to help them with social interaction and also give them a description of a person uh, they meet or whoever they come across. And to just make the idea clearer, I actually have a 1 minute video to explain the concept more. Um, so let's get
This is Blake. He is visually impaired and he meets a new friend, David.
Blake uses the EyeCYou app to get a description of David.
So before, when I met David, I would have had to ask my friends for descriptions of him, but now with EyeCYou, I can give them descriptions. To use EyeCYou, just hold the phone up, take a picture of the person in front of you, listen for the description, and then you've got a whole new world of understanding at your feet.
great. So that is just a brief demo about High CU, and I would tell you, while creating this business, while trying to, evolve and grow, this idea, we went through a lot of, a lot of ups and downs. And by we, I actually started this business with a friend, and it changed over time. We, added more people. But the first, I would say, I won't say the learning curve. I won't call it a mistake. Is well, we developed the app for the visual impaired, and we were more focused on Android users. Well, to our surprise, after we did a detailed customer research, we found out that, well, most visually impaired prefer a iOS based OS. So most of them use, okay, iPhones because it has a better assistive technology feature than Android does. Okay, so we had to go back to the drawing board and create, a new app that was more focused for, for iOS users. Okay, and we quickly had to learn how to not just be innovators, but to be businessmen, and that is a different ballgame, quite different from what we were used to. Okay, because you had to think in terms of how do I gain revenue. Okay, how do I how do I get investors to like, what do I say? How do I catch their interest? Okay. And I'll tell you, it was, like I said, it was a big learning experience. We went through a lot of ups and downs, and it was really, really, really a wholesome experience to see the business world and actually navigate through it. Okay, and while we were developing ICU, one of the things we had to do was travel a lot. Okay, we had to travel a lot to meet our potential investors. We had to travel a lot to interview our potential users. Okay, and One of the things we learned was, different users, different potential customers, okay, had a particular thing that they wanted in this product, okay, and we had to find a way to incorporate it. Okay, so as we developed this business, we also participated in so many pitch competitions. And I don't know if any one of you knows about pitch competitions. They are just competitions you go to, to win, to compete, and with your business idea or with your product to get investors to invest in you. And one of the major ones actually we participated in was the Microsoft Imagine Cup. Actually, for this one, we were the United States finalists. Actually, three of us, three ideas were finalists in this idea, and it was actually a high opening experience. Okay, and this was in 2015. The whole idea of creating a high based machine learning based idea was quite new at that point. Okay, but like I said, at that point the business was new. We were more focused on innovation rather than on the business part of it, and that was a big mistake. Okay, and this is one of the things we would like to share with you in this class. Okay, most inventors try to cherish their idea like a baby. It's awesome, but it doesn't end there. You have to find a way for your product to make a revenue. Okay, and that is what you call business. Okay, so and apart from the Microsoft Imagine Cup, we were part of the University of Georgia, Terry College of Business Entrepreneurship program. They have a huge entrepreneurship program there. Idea, they have an idea accelerator program as well. We were there in the competition about twice, and the Baylor New Venture competition is also a